Claire arrives at Crimson Lights and joins Kyle. She hands him a gift to apologize for the way her grandfather treated him last night. Kyle opens the box, it's earbud. She tells him Victor's criticisms aren't warranted. He loves them and kisses her. Claire feels bad about talking him into dinner given it's obvious now that Victor won't give them a chance. Kyle didn't expect it. The charade was for her benefit last night. Claire says it didn't work. She complains that even Nikki couldn't persuade him. Kyle expected it. He warned her that he hates his father and the Abbott family. It's trickled down to him. Kyle vows he won't scare him off, but Victor is relentless. He'll turn on the pressure until she finally throws up her hands and gives in. Victor welcomes Lily into the ranch, and she muses, "So, you said you had information about Damien Kane." Victor tells her he had a meteoric rise in the business world. One might call it an overnight success. He's an interesting fellow, but a serious chap. He hopes the information he gives her will ease the tension between them. Lily wants to hear the info first. Victor tells her about the two companies he owned. He came to Los Angeles years ago without means. Lily asks how he built the company. Victor says he didn't build them. He took the Lily frowns. So, Damien Kane took over two successful companies with no money. Victor says he was granted ownership on paper. The real owner is Restles Dumas. Lily recalls that the author of The Count of Monte Cristo was Alexandre Dumas. Victor says Damien runs the companies through a corporation called Arabesque. Victor explains that this Dumas is always ahead of the fluctuations in the market. Either he's a brilliant businessman, or he's up to some suspicious activity. Lily thanks Victor for answering her questions, although she feels like she knows less about Damien now. Victor asks about her interest in the man. "What are you getting yourself into at Nate's place?" He hopes Damien's arrival means he's reconsidered his position on his mother, and on him too. Damien isn't sure about all that, but he's been thinking about it. He'd like to talk to his mother alone. Nate has a meeting to get to, and tells them to take all the time they need. Amy assures him she'll be fine. Nate tells Damien he'd like to have a conversation too before he leaves. Damien nods, "You're next on my list." Nate exits, and Damien asks Amy what she expects. What does she want from him? At Sia. Claire arrives at Crimson Lights and joins Kyle. She hands him a gift to apologize for the way her grandfather treated him last night. Kyle opens the box, it's earbud. She tells him Victor's criticisms aren't warranted. He loves them and kisses her. Claire feels bad about talking him into dinner given it's obvious now that Victor won't give them a chance. Kyle didn't expect it. The charade was for her benefit last night. Claire says it didn't work. She complains that even